You may have seen it done. Maybe you've seen parents on the internet and you see them with their mini chefs and you might be wondering, why? How? How can I get my kids to do the things that those kids were doing? Aren't they gonna make a big mess? How can I maintain my sanity while they're participating in the kitchen? These are all reasonable questions to ask. The why behind involving your kids in the kitchen is, even though it might be a little bit more effort, you're going to fast track them learning these practical life skills and help them build emotional resilience. By letting them participate in the kitchen, you're telling them, yes, you are capable, and yes, you can do these things. Through purposeful activities, you help your child develop hand-eye coordination, develop independence, grow confidence, create a greater concentration, and become more responsible for themselves. Your children observe you constantly. It might be intimidating for them to see all the adults can do that they're still working on. One of the best ways to set them up for success is by preparing the environment in the kitchen. You can prepare the environment based on what activity that they're doing. If you want them to observe you, you should set up a safe way for them to access the counter so they can see what you're doing. When it comes to more involved aspects of cooking, you should try to provide kid-friendly tools. These can be child-friendly knives with a blunt tip that is appropriate for their age, crinkle cutters, apple slicers, timers, small pitchers, or whatever your child may need to complete a task. Don't forget about involving them in the cleanup. It might not seem like a clean house and kids really go together, but if you teach them while they're young the importance of cleaning up after a job, cleaning up will become a lifelong skill. They can help sweep the floor, clean or declutter the counter or table, or help with dishes. Just be sure you're the one cleaning any adult knives. To help them do this, you can provide a child-sized table or workplace or a tower for ease of access. These kitchen skills will translate into other areas of life, like washing their hands, pouring milk into their cereal, cleaning their rooms, and much more. If the goal is for them to be able to cook with you, start small. Start with observation. This time is time well spent because you can slowly model the skills that they will be learning. Next, you can start with something simple, like pouring. This is something that adults do all the time, but it's still important to remember that this is a new skill and it needs to be learned. Consider the patience, time, and mess as an investment. All of these activities take practice and your child will learn the satisfaction of a job well done.